Som. I think we're on live. Is that it? Apparently it is. Let me check here on the system. Yes, here we are. Welcome, guys. My name is matheusyuri, and from now on, I'll be your barber. I'll talk a little bit more about my barbering content that I'll be posting in this channel. But before I start, I cannot forget to ask you guys, please click on the thumbs up button and also subscribe to my channel. This is really important so that YouTube can also spread and share with more people my content. All right, so first thing first, this is my channel, this is my first video, and you might be wondering, why do I have 3,000 followers? Also, I have only one video. Did you buy this channel? Did you buy followers? No, I didn't. So the thing is that this channel used to be my vlogging channel, right? That I used to vlog in Australia, in Brazil as well. But I gave up on it because I had other plans to do. But anyways, and with time, I got lots of people coming in this channel because of videos that got little viral and stuff like that. But the point of the conversation today is not about my YouTube channel, but also about my life journey. All right, it's a little interesting to do this channel for me now, because it's been a while since I haven't had a camera in front of me, and I'm feeling okay to talk with the camera. So I'm doing this live video right now, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to, first, I want to challenge myself, and the second thing is because I want to compare this first video with my next 50 videos that will be coming. Also, the first videos is always the shittiest ones, isn't it? I know, because I had this channel and my first video was just like a shame, man. Shame. And I know this video would be a shame for me in about a year or even less, but the more you do, the better you get. All right, so in this video today, guys, I want to show you how I became, look at your screen, how I became this guy, this skinny guy, that wasn't confident, that also had lots of self-esteem problems, and also wanted to be someone he couldn't be doing what he was doing, and how I became from this to this. All right, so this photo is myself in 2019 or 2018. Yeah, in the end of 2019, I was going to my bodybuilding championship, and I got the shape. So I went from this to this. All right, so today I just want you guys to compare a little bit. How do you think there was a mindset of that first guy I showed you, and also the mindset of the second guy I showed you? All right, so just to let you know, it's 1:14 a.m. All right, so this is Drake on my background, and all right, so I have here the things I want to talk about here today with you. All right, so I want to talk a little bit about my confidence and how I went from this skinny guy to a bodybuilder. I had three championships in my whole life, and the first championship I got top 18, and then the second one I got top 12, and then the third one I was like, I cannot keep doing this. I got to do something different. And then I went to top 4, which is this guy on this photo. He got the top 4. God bless him. And today, before we start, why is my YouTube called Yuri Barber? And I'm talking about my shape, because I think it's really important before you start anything else, people get to know about you. All right. And today I want you guys to get to know a little bit about me. So I'll be telling you guys my story, the things I went through, the things that made me grow. So these things, before you actually go through them, you can listen to someone teaching you about them, and therefore you will avoid mistakes. You will avoid to go through the same thing. All right. So I'm here to save you time. All right. Like I said, this was my vlogging channel that I used to do vlogging here in Australia, because the reason, actually in Brazil, and the reason why I used to vlog was because I love communication. I love sharing the things that I was doing in my life. This is what I'm doing now on my Instagram and other social platforms. But I got to the point where I couldn't handle YouTube anymore, but now I can. And this is why I came back. And I love, like I said, I love communication. I love talking to people. I love sharing about my life, even though it wasn't that interesting. That was interesting enough for me. I started my YouTube channel. I was that skinny guy. I also have vlogs in that cruise ship, this ship here. All right. So there was a cruise that I did back, was what I think was 2014. It was a really good experience in my life, but the worst part for me in that ship was, in the cruise, was actually to take my shirt off. Before I get to that skinny shape, guys, I also want to show you a photo of me then when I was just a fat chubby guy. So here's the photo. I'll show you in a second. I'm still learning how to use the system, guys. So much harder than you actually think it is, but I'll get used to it. This is just my first video, and I don't mind. But here it is. All right, so I will show you two photos, and I just want you guys to compare few of them. All right, so look at this photo here. This is the photo I want to show you. So this is myself after that trip. You can see me very, very skinny, but I did not used to be like that. I used to be a chubby guy. Here's the chubby guy I'm showing you now. This is my sister, and that's me. So I was the little chubby guy. I got even fatter than that. But what I want to say is I went through different shapes in my life. I went from the chubby to the skinniest, and I want to talk about a little bit of this process, right? Because now I think internet and also magazines and things that we see in our face every day, people selling us things, selling us information. In these informations, they usually spread the wrong thing. And what I mean by that, instead of they showing you what you actually should know about, they show you the thing you are more comfortable seeing. All right. So instead of they showing you how important it is to dress well, they show you a model, or how sexy she is, or how sexy he is. And we always see how we want to look like. All right. So I was that chubby guy. Do you really, really think that the chubby guy wants to be chubby forever? Probably not. All right. And I was that guy. I did not want to be chubby forever. So when I was around my 10 years old to my 14, I stopped eating. And that was a big pressure that I had on myself, which was I want to get skinnier, not skinnier, but I want to see my abs, which is everyone's dream, right? Everyone wants to have the abs. And what I did, instead of going to a nutritionist or a nutrition actually and asking for help, I decided to stop eating because I wanted to look like the model I saw on TV or social medias. And this decision took me bad things in my life. All right. So self-consciousness, I was not feeling confident. I was not feeling myself because I was trying to be someone that I could not be doing the things I was doing. And what do I mean by doing the things I was doing? Because instead of following a proper diet, I just stopped eating, right? So this is not the right way of how to lose weight. And I remember in that cruise ship, in that cruise trip I went, there was a really hard thing for me was to take my shirt off because I was too skinny and I did not have my abs and I was not accomplished. But if you think like from the chubby guy to skinny, I have achieved something, haven't I? So I actually did. And that was a big step for me. I was like, all right, even though I am skinny like a motherfucker, I am actually getting better because I'm not fat anymore. Poor guy. Because I didn't know I was not healthy. I did not know I wasn't, like eating as much as I should. And that was really, really bad for my growth. Because I was 12 years old, and you can imagine when someone is 12 years old, he's about to grow and grow and grow even more. Um, and it actually didn't let me grow because I was not eating. So what do you think? My body was more likely to use those nutrients to keep me alive, to keep me surviving, than actually keep me growing. You know, and one day, my mom, she woke me up. All right. One day, my mom, she woke me up and she slept on my shoulders. She was like, "Mateus, wake up." And then she felt bones on my shoulders. And that day, she got really worried about me because I was way too skinny. Um, it was a little hard for me to understand that I had to change, because I was like, I have to eat more. I don't want to do that. Um, so we went to the nutrition, and he suggests me a new diet, and then I started the new diet. And this nutrition, he also suggests me to go to gym, and then I went to the gym, and that was the best decision I have ever made. And the reason why is because the gym did not also give me the shape I wanted to have. All right, gym brought me discipline. Gym brought me. I'll show the photo here. I'll leave the photo on the page. So gym gave me more discipline. Also, the shape I wanted to have. Um, Gave me also more self-esteem and confidence. And how the hell does gym gives that to someone? So it doesn't come out of nowhere, right? Gym doesn't give you things out of nowhere. You give it to yourself. So I had to switch my mind. I had to change the way I was thinking and the way I was seeing things. So instead of stop eating to turn myself like them, to make myself look like the model, I had to eat more. And I was challenging myself, where I'm gonna eat more. And now I would do different. I want to eat more and have that same shape, healthier and better. And that was a challenge. And once I could achieve that challenge, I could say that I was capable to do the thing I wanted to do. So I wanted to stay in better shape, and then I could get it. And then step by step, I started realizing that I was having more achievements than actually things that I was not doing. Let me fix the focus. I'm so excited. This is the first live streaming, guys. Like, you don't know how important this is for someone who's just started. And I think I started pretty well, right? It's just the communication got to work, of course, because I'm not used to having a camera and then a script right next to me and then talking to people the things I'm thinking about. But this is what this channel is about. It's about me sharing things that I think, sharing things that sharing the ways I see the world. All right, and going back to the story, um, my mom, she woke me up, right, and then we went to nutrition, and then nutrition sent me to the gym, and then also gym brought me lots of things, lots of benefits. The body weights, I was getting a bit higher and higher, and also, guys, like, people start going to the gym and they don't feel confident because they do gym for a month. If they take seriously, they go for a month. If they take really, really seriously, they go for 3 months, 4 months, following a project. But I was more consistent than that. I actually love it what I was doing because I was seeing so many outcomes out of the gym that I got so excited. And once I saw myself achieving lots of things step by step, the girls I wanted to pick up, I couldn't. And then when I started gym, I could. the discipline I didn't have. And when I started the gym, I had the discipline I should have. Also, it started. I saw gym started bringing me more and more things, more and more benefits, and I was like, I'm in love with this game. I remember. Let me see if we have anyone in the live stream. Oh fuck, we do have someone. Breeze is here. I was not expecting that. All right, so think this way. Think this way. It's hard for a guy to have a nice have. Oh shit, sorry. It's hard for a guy to have a good self-esteem and believe in the things he's doing if he hasn't accomplished anything. All right, and I will show you. I just want you guys to compare a little bit more of who do you think's more likely to achieve more in his life. This guy that I'll be showing in this first photo. This guy, who do you think is more confident to talk to people? This guy or this guy, right? I think you already know the answer. Is the second guy. All right, I hope you do. And the reason why is because the second guy, he dressed much better. The second guy is in shape. The second guy, you can see he's got things that he has accomplished, even though you don't even know about him, right? The photo says itself, right? He doesn't have to explain too much. And anyways, the gym ended up bringing me so many benefits that I was not expecting. And then I started believing in my words. Whatever I said to me, it started becoming true. And then when I saw that things happening in my life, everything that I was thinking, it started becoming true. I was like, my word has a fucking value. And just by the fact I knew my words had value, I started becoming more confident because everything I used to say about me, it became true. It became true. And whatever I also said that I will do, it will become true as well. So I was so confident. Confidence means you trust on something that you say or the person who you are. And I believed so much in myself because I was accomplishing so fucking much that I started having more and more outcomes in my life. And not only for the gym. The discipline gave me everything. Discipline is one of the things I want to have with this channel because I know, bro, I swear to God, I don't mind. This video today will be the shittiest video I've ever done. And I don't give a fuck because you know what? This is my first video. And when I start doing my second and the third and the fourth and the 10th and the 100th, it's going to be different. I'll be much more comfortable in front of the camera, talking about things I love talking about, being more passionate about the things I love talking about. And this girl one day, I spoke to this girl one day. She's I would say she's my mentor, right? Because she's mentoring me a lot. Even though I'm not paying her, she's just doing that for love. She taught me so much about myself that I didn't even know. She was like, "You've got such nice potential. You should go to the internet and spread your word out there. Talk to people. Talk about the things you believe. Talk about the way you see the world." And here I am. I am live streaming today because she challenged me to do 20 videos, 20 live streaming videos. I don't know if I have to do live stream. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little harder because the video, like on the camera, you can also edit. But I think the better you become, the better you get at doing things in life, the better you will get at doing things out of the life. All right, it's like as if I was writing a redemption. All right, but in life, with my words, instead of writing something, I am saying things. And this is the most interesting part of doing live streams, of doing videos. I also have a podcast that I do live streams, but like I have friends, I have like guests in front of me, and that makes everything much easier. because I'm not talking straight to the camera. I'm talking to a guest. But just by the fact that I'm doing this and talking to the camera makes the game more interesting because it's so fucking hard. It's so fucking hard. Um, and probably if I if I if I was scared about what people was going to say or scared of what people are going to think, I wouldn't have pressed the button go live here on YouTube. You know, I would probably be just behind the computer, either thinking or just consuming content instead of making. All right. Um, I think these videos, the 20 videos, will be a big challenge for me, but it's just because this one is the first one. But once I do my second one and then the third one and then the fourth one, I gotta fix this camera, man. Sorry guys. It's just gonna become easier. And also on YouTube, I don't wanna be someone who I'm not, you know. And the reason why I'm doing the live stream is because I wanna share to people who I actually am. It's much easier to get to know about me by watching me in live streaming, interacting with me, than just seeing the edited video. Even though the edited video I'm myself, right? I'm definitely am myself. But in live streaming, I have nothing to hide, right? And when you know about yourself, when you're confident about the things you say, oh my god, this focus is so annoying, guys. See, this is the first videos. I love this feeling. I love this feeling. Can you please focus on me? Um, yeah, like that guy that I showed you in the first photo, he's not confident to talk to people. He's not confident to talk to anyone. He's not confident to approach girls. Pff, no way, no way. Um, I remember was actually the type of guy who was scared of approaching girls, afraid of them rejecting me because they had, because I was really bad at approaching and I was not feeling myself, and I was trying to memorize phrase to talk to girls. You guys, if you're a man, you know how it feels. You know how shit it feels because you're not being yourself. You're pretending to be someone, or you pretended to know how to approach girls just by memorizing one sentence, and then when you go there, she asks you something, or she doesn't reply in the way you wanted, on the way, or she doesn't respond on the way you want her to respond, and that sucks, man. That sucks. And if you know a lot about yourself, if you know your true your identity, you won't go through this. It's gonna be much easier to talk to girls. Because when I started gym, I had all of those benefits that we spoke about. Um, and then I started taking more actions in my life on the things I wanted to do. And whenever someone would come up to me and ask me what I wanted to do for a living or what was my dreams, I already had the answer because I knew what I loved doing. I wanted to become a bodybuilder. I have photos of my championship here, but I don't want to show you now because it's on my phone. There'll be too much work to do. But I knew the answer. I wanted to become a bodybuilder. And like just by the fact I knew who I was and the things I liked, was much easier to approach people. And I highly, highly recommend every single person in this entire world to go to gym. Because I know you take the most benefits out of the gym as well. Because if you stay disciplined, you will get them. You definitely will get them. Because I did. And guys, I swear to God, sometimes we see these people on the internet when we think we're so much different than them. We're not. We're not. The difference is because they have achieved it more than us. But doesn't mean that they're different than us. The reason is because they also have taken actions that we haven't taken. They took risks that we haven't taken. And once we start taking them, we start seeing things becoming the reality. Um, it's so hard to do this live streaming, guys, because I know it's the first one and not the last one, but I'm so excited to see what's going to be my change. You know, all the process, how much I'm gonna change. So I just decided to start today, regardless of what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna drop this video on YouTube. I don't know if I will share on my Instagram or whatever, but I will leave this video here forever, ever, because I will see someone else. I will see myself turning into the person I want to be. You know, because the more you do, the better you get. And the more I do this, the better I will get. And to be really honest, I think I have started really well. Like I showed you, it was 1:12 a.m. when I started this live streaming. And now it's already 1:40. It's hard, man. It's hard. But I'm in love. I'm in love with this feeling. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in love with the feeling. I can't wait to have more of this. You know, I'll start scripting more the things I want to talk about. I'll start talking about the things I love talking about, the way I see the world. And honestly, I think I have such a different vision from the people of my age that it's hard to connect with people in my age, not because of the communication, but also because of that, because I think I have different way of communicating. I think I have different ways of thinking that these people also do. I think at my age, it's hard to find people that hustle. All right. So I'm 22, by the way. And it's hard to find people that hustle, people that wants to grow more and more, people that wants to invest more in themselves, you know. I think that the youngest you are, you're more likely to do bullshits. And this is why we see lots of youngers, you know, I would say youngers than me, but like, I don't know what, 22 is not that, it's not that old, but what I mean by that is like people around my age, man, they just go into parties, they just want to approach people, approach girls, and this is their main goal. My goal is to get better at approaching. My goal is get better at selling myself to girls. And honestly, I don't give a fuck for it anymore. I think I'm too focused now on my self improvement. You know, it would take me so many more benefits just by investing more myself than actually investing in girls or going to parties on the weekends. And people at my age, this is what they do. They save their penny money to spend with penny things. They save their little salary to spend in big parties. Even if they save them. But most of them, they don't. And when they do, they spend it with bullshits. They don't want to open business, and that's fine, right? I'm not criticizing who doesn't want to open business, but at this age, it's so good to take the fucking risks. No one else is taking. No one wants to take it. And like, if I had 2 kids now, 1 wife, family to feed in Brazil, sending money to them, I would be so fucked up. And if I was 40 as well, I would be fucked up. I will have so many other bigger responsibilities to deal with that I don't have now. And people for my age, they don't have the same responsibilities. They have smaller, and they make them so big. This is why they don't want to do anything. This is why the only responsibility they do have is to go to fucking work. And when they go to work, they think this is like such a heavy responsibility that now they gotta have the happy hour. All right. And how the fuck the happy hour is only after work? Why can't you be happy doing your work? And then I have the happy hour. And then the Saturday, Sunday, they use these days of the week to party, to spend the money they made during the week. But they don't spend the money on themselves. They don't invest on themselves. They spend the money on themselves and others, but they don't invest on themselves. And this is why for me it's so hard to connect with people. I'll just be really open to you. It's so hard to connect with people because all of them just want to go to parties, go to, I don't know, bro, just do the average thing. And for me on the weekends, I want to do this. I want to do my live streaming. I want to finish that chapter on my book. I want to train a little bit more. I want to find more customers. You know, I'm completely different from most of the people I know. And once they see I'm completely different, it's just hard to connect because I'm different. Because if I was the guy that goes to party, that'll be much easier. And now I see myself making friends with people much older than me because they're more likely to have business. They're more likely to dream a little bigger and do get things done than actually the youngest. The youngest are too busy in parties, man. They're too busy there. I think I had this mindset. I think this mindset of mine came before I go to come to Australia. It was back 2018 when I was doing my bodybuilding, my championship in this photo. Oh shit, not this photo. I'll show you the photo soon. But this mindset came from this time. You know, came from the discipline and seeing myself getting things done. And I understood that to get the things done, I have to do. I had to commit myself to do it. And just by the fact I was bodybuilding out there, man, that was such a big thing for me because I was doing much more than the average people of my age was doing. Because think that I was 16, 17 when I first started, like going to gym hard. And who'd you know that 16 that goes hard on gym? That takes diets really seriously. Not many, right? And I was that guy that I was taking myself really seriously. I was taking my self-improvement really seriously. And I think this is the price that I paid. And this is what I received. Because I paid that price then. And it made me become more disciplined. Made me dream bigger. It made me see myself and how big can I go? How big? All right, so I think for today was it. I'll be doing more live streams in this channel. I just wanted to share a little chapter of my story that I want to go deeper and deeper, day by day and video by video. But today was the first video, and I'm not gonna lie, that was the shittest video I've ever done. But I think that was the only video I had recorded that actually I really talk about myself. That I seriously talk to a camera, and I was using a script, man, but as soon as I put it away, everything started coming out of my mouth more naturally and more natural. So the next video, I already know. I don't think I needed a script, to be really honest. Yeah. All right, guys. So I just hope you enjoyed this video. If you had learned something from this, I have learned a lot. I don't know about you. I think I've learned more than anyone else here. But thanks so much for watching today. That was just a little video that I wanted to do. It's just like 1:40. What time is it? 1:45. And yeah, there's no one watching this live streaming. And this is the reason why I started this time. Because I just wanted to talk to the camera. I feel like I'm talking to the camera instead of actually watching the live chat, you know, that I was going to be on my way and I'll get distracted and stuff. And this is why I decided to start this time. But anyways, I think today was a really important video for me to actually understand the things I like talking about. How I deal in front of the camera and things like that. What should I improve? Anyways, guys, I hope you liked this video. If you liked, I'm surprised. If you didn't, I'm not surprised. But I don't really mind, guys. Honestly, if you had any feedback that you want to give to me and anything that I can improve, which I do know that I have a lot to do, a lot to improve as well, just let me know on a video, on the comments down below. See that? It's so hard to talk. It's so hard to talk. But it's also 2 a.m., right? This is my apologies, guys. This is my excuse.